Good morning, Steve Fried in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Hope everybody had a good holiday. And I think the markets will be watching here in the United States how many people are out shopping. We could see a little bump in the stock indexes if the news from retailers is better than expected. As far as the grains are concerned, this is one of those few times in which we don't have an overnight trade to go with. I think people are talking about a little bit better tone in the marketplace simply because we got some good economic data from China, also from Germany, so the dollar's lower, and most commodities are a little bit higher. In the grains, I think taking each individual one, the U.S. Soybean export basis continues to be very strong, and we continue to see a little bit of a pickup not only in soybean demand out of the U.S., but specifically the Pacific Northwest, but also some pickup in soybean oil demand. There's some people think two things. Number one, the U.S. may keep the mandate unchanged, and so the cellulose part of the mandate could be made up by biodiesel, which would increase soybean oil demand. And also, if the Chinese soybean crush is beginning to go down, they might need to import vegetable oil. And that's why we've seen a flurry of soybean oil purchases by both unknown and China over the last week or so. South American weather is still mostly good, especially in Brazil. Overnight, Argentina had some flooding type rains, and so they could have some issues there. But in general, South American weather is okay, and that offers resistance to the beans. Over in the corn, we saw on Wednesday that the corn export basis broke pretty hard. There's some concern about demand for corn for ethanol with negative margins. And also, if the river does slow down or even shut down, there may be less demand for corn at the river. As far as wheat is concerned, European prices are higher today. There's talk about maybe Brazil buying European oil, and that kind of underscores maybe the concern about the quality of the Argentina wheat crop. Wheat might be more of a trading range because of the uncertainty of the U.S. hybrid winter wheat crop versus the export demand. So in general, let's call things maybe 2 to 3 cents higher for corn, beans, and wheat. We start trading at 9:30. We end at noon today, Central Time. And hope you have a wonderful day. These are my thoughts, not those of ADM and ADM Investor Services. And have a safe and profitable trading day.
Let me double check and see. I don't know if they're going at 3 o'clock or 3:15. It's one or the other.